Dawn of the final day. Second trial. I demonstrate what I've learned thus far.
聖一、行きますわよ。
Yeah! I will never let go of Yves' hand. I will use this power without fail to protect this. Because I never want to lose this.
なるほど。自力を伸ばしたか。大したものだ。石橋先生。はい
はい。
Suddenly, Misa-sensei closes in for a kiss. Oh! I shake off her attack while keeping hold of Yves' hand.
あらら。
よし。それまで。見事だ、大場。
Fushishima-sensei claps her hands to compliment me.
これなら文句あるまい。無論まだ発展途上ではあるが、この短期間によくやった。
合格よ、大場くん。
Thank you very much. I thank my friends for supporting me and Yves for her love, and then I pose for victory.
それでこそ私の聖一ですわ。
Yves, smiling, has become teary-eyed. I succumb to my desire to kiss and, respecting the fact that teachers, specifically the loose-lipped Misa-sensei, are present, I politely ask for permission to kiss Yves on the hand. Thank you, everyone. On a certain morning, after passing the Doryoke test, what followed was a few days of tranquility. Today I'm visiting the state to see Yves off as usual.
おはようございますわ。
I guess I was early. Yves is still in her bed. Oh, morning. No matter how many times I come inside this room, it always strikes me as something really extravagant. Yves, still groggy from sleep, leans in for a kiss. Why all of a sudden?
目覚めのキスですわ。
A new routine has been nonchalantly added. We are kissing first thing in the morning?
婚約者なら当然。
I definitely don't think there's a rule like that, but since the lady wishes it, so be it. Then, I hold Yves' delicate shoulders and give her a kiss. Whoa! Right before we touched, I hear a knock from behind me.
失礼いたします、お嬢様。お嬢様にお電話が入っております。
私は入室を許可した覚えはなくてよ。
Yves is in an unpleasant mood because our kiss was interrupted.
お叱りはごもっともでございます。ですが、本家からの緊急入電でございまして。
緊急入電？
Yves looks at the telephone receiver held out to her with suspicion. The situation is utterly opaque, so I just stand still looking at Shirosaki-san.
貸しなさ
い。Yves takes the receiver.
もしもし、一体何事ですの？その声はお父様の第一秘書ですわね。
Yves' father Stuart?
ええ、覚えてますわ。それでこんな朝から何の？お父様が病気？
Huh?
それでお父様が私に連絡しろと言ったんですの？あなたの独断で？
Yves raises her eyebrows in irritation.
お母様は何をしてますの？また一人で海外を遊び回っていて？そう、お母様はそちらにいますのね。わかりましたわ。ええ、主治医はいつものドクター・クロイツェルですわね。それはさっき聞きましたわ。お大事にと伝えてくださいな。切りますわよ。私、これから学園に向かいますの。
Yves hangs up the phone and lets out a deep sigh.
緊急で連絡してくるほどのことじゃないでしょうに。まったく。
Is everything okay?
何がですの？
What do you mean, what? It's obvious what I'm asking about. Isn't your dad sick?
問題ありませんわ。ああ、もう電話機は下げてちょうだい。それと聖一に飲み物を。
かしこまりました。
Shirosaki-san leaves quietly. I realize it just now. Yves is living separately from her parents. I never knew the details because Eve doesn't bring up the subject. Is your family's home overseas?
日本ですわよ。
Huh?
そういえば言ってませんでしたわね。数年前からオースティン財団は日本への企業進出にウェイトを置いて、グループの代表、すなわち私のお父様も来日して暮らしてますわ。
I wish you told me this earlier. I'm your fiancé. Even though you're both in Japan, you guys are living apart?
あちらは東京、こちらは長見市ですわよ。もっとも距離なんて関係ありませんけど。
Eve mutters in a small voice. Then let's at least go see him.
そんな必要ありませんわ。どうせちょっと風邪をこじらせた程度ですわよ。
You didn't even ask what his condition is? Isn't that lacking in human decency? He contacted you this early in the morning, not to mention urgently.
お父様の秘書の道存ですわよ。
How can you act so indifferent? At any rate, let's pay him a visit. I can come too.
不要だと言いましたわ。
I think there is a need. She won't budge.
私の家のことに口を挟まないで。
I'm sure as your fiancé I can say a word or two about it. Eve glares at me. Undaunted, I glare back. Normally, shouldn't you be worried, even if it is just a cold?
私の価値観に聖一の勝手な解釈を押し付けないでほしいですわ。
I'm not pushing, I'm only saying what's right. I'm not wrong about this.
帰りなさい。今日はもう帰りなさい。
I turned my back on Eve without saying a word. I was angry for once. Towards Eve's indifference, even though her own father is sick. I'm really angry about this.
それで現在2人は冷戦状態に突入てか
No calls or texts either.
そいつはなんだか聖一らしくない話だな。
What do you mean not like me? Because I didn't do anything wrong?
だからって女子を使って相手の顔色を伺うようじゃ亭主関白にはなれないね。
To find out Eve's current state of mind, I had Chiharu and the others do some reconnaissance for me. So, how does it look?
レイの話ではイブも無然とした態度のままだそうだ。サダは学園には来ていないと言っていた。 じれったいな。自分で様子を見に行ってなんなら仲直りすればいいじゃないか。
I'm not the one at fault.
オースティンが頭を下げに来ると思う？
I'm not the one at fault.
なかなか強情だね、聖一君も。
何にせよオースティン家の家庭事情に詳しいやつはこの中にはいないわけだ。
オースティンさん、家族の話はあまりしない人ですから。世界でも有数のセレブ一族だからな。物心ついた頃から家庭内部の話はしない性格だったぞ。ああ、何かにつけてスキャンダルに従うマスコミもいるだろうしね。
That's not the problem. I don't particularly want to know Eve's family situation. I just want to tell her that if a family member is sick, it's normal to at least be worried. To say nothing of the fact that they are both living here in Japan. What's wrong with paying a little visit? She has the ability to go overseas at a moment's notice when she wants to.
彼女は心根の優しい人ですよ。ちゃんと心配してるはずです。
It didn't look it to me. That's why I was angry.
聖一が一番よく知っているはずだぞ。イブは確かに劇場家だが暴君ではない。
Now that I think about it, that's certainly true. Eve definitely understands the feelings of others. She certainly wouldn't be that cold towards an individual without a good reason.
何か理由があるはず。
Kamihiro's words strike a chord within me. I'll try to talk to Eve again, By the time the bell rang, I was already in that mindset. Should we go with you? Asked the others. I told them that their feelings alone were enough. I revisit Yves' estate. I'm sorry, but is Yves available?
これは大場様。お嬢様はいらっしゃいますが、
I can tell what's going on by Shirosaki-san's reaction. Did she say she doesn't want to see me?
私の口からは申し上げにくいのですが、そう受けたまわっております。
I'm not surprised. I don't want to bother you, but can I request something of you?
私にできることであれば何なりとお申し付けください。
Then can you tell this to Yves? I'm sorry I got angry at you without knowing the specifics. If you can forgive me, I would like us to meet.
承知いたしました。少々お待ちいただいてよろしいですか。
I'm sorry to ask this of you. I politely lower my head. Not long after, Shirosaki-san returns and opens the gate.
お嬢様に掛け合ったところお会いになるそうです。
Thank you so much. I'm really sorry about this.
とんでもございません。さあ、中へどうぞ。
I walk into the estate. Yves is in the middle of drinking her tea. She doesn't look happy, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I was wrong. The first words I say to her are once offering apologies. After thinking about it, I realize that you wouldn't act that way without a good reason. With a little thought, I should have come to that conclusion. I'm sorry. The hand holding the teacup stops. She doesn't look at me, but rather at the fragrant vapor rising from her cup.
謝罪を受け入れますわ。何も知らない人から見れば、私の言動は非常なものに映ったでしょうから。
Finally, Yves looks at me. She looks lonely, sad even. I'm asking with the full knowledge that prying into family matters is bad manners, but... Do you not get along with your parents? I want to know Yves' intentions. Yves sinks into silence. With a sour expression, Yves begins to recount slowly.
物心ついた頃から、私には両親と過ごした思い出がありませんわ。そばにいてくれたのは使用人たちばかり。ご存知の通り、当家は世界でも有数の富を握るオースティン財団。その頂点に立つお父様やお母様が多忙なのは幼い私にも理解できました。
Yves puts her cup down silently, then gets up and looks out the window.
だから疎遠なのだと、そう信じていた頃もありましたわ。
That wasn't the case?
ええ、残念ながら私の両親はどちらも一般人ですの。伝承者直系の血筋ですのに、動力者として生まれついたのは私だけ。私が初めての動力を発現させたのはまだ生後数ヶ月の頃だったそうですわ。小さなバラ園での出来事でした。仲睦まじい夫婦が幼子を抱いて幸せなひとときを過ごしていた。そこでまだ赤子だった私が動力を発現させてしまった。
Yves turns increasingly pale. Did you hear that story from your father?
口の軽い親戚が教えてくれましたわ。無制御に暴れるバラの鶴が2人を傷つけたそうですわ。そしてお父様は知った。私が動力者であることを。以来、私は両親に厭われていますの。
Detested? What do you mean?
今では年に何度か電話で会話をする程度。最後に顔を合わせたのは2年以上前ですわね。
Have you accepted that as the norm?
するしないの問題ではありませんわ。そうなってしまった。今でもそれは続いている。ですからこれが今の私にとって普通のあり方なのですわ。
I understand the situation. Discord with her parents, the reason and trigger behind it. I understand everything now. But even so, I think you should still go see your father.
行きませんわ。向こうもそんなことを望んではいないはず。ですが、最高のドクターと医療施設の手配はさせましたわ。
Eve was worried in her own way. I get it, but even so, it doesn't matter if you've had a bad relationship with them or not. Actually, that's all the more reason to go see them now, since you haven't seen them in 2 years. You can go there and yell at them if you want. The important thing is that you go. The other day, during the second Doryoku test, remember how Sada helped me out? Even Sada came in and helped me. Frankly, I was glad. I'm asking you as your fiancé, let's go see your father. I take Eve's hand. For a moment, Eve tries to take her hand away, but I hold it firmly. Let's go. After dragging Eve out halfway, we head towards Eve's real mansion. Eve was silent the whole way there. A few times during the trip, I thought I caught glimpses of Eve looking troubled or scared. But by the time we got there, Eve seemed to have returned to her old, resolute self. This is the state of the owner of the Austin conglomerate, the company that practically runs the world. It looks identical to Eve's estate, although by now I think it might be better to start calling it a castle.
イブお嬢様と婚約者の大場誠一様でございますね。
ええ、お父様のお見舞いに来ましたわ。門を開けなさい。
誠に恐れ入りますが、お通しいたしかねます。
Huh?
私はジリアン・オースティンの一子、イブ・エレイン・ホースティンですわよ。
So her father's name is Julian.
ジリアン様からのお達しでございます。
Can't we just meet for a few minutes?
中に通してはならぬとのことでございますので、ご理解いただければ幸いです。
あなたでは話になりませんわ。秘書を呼びなさい。
かしこまりました。では、しばしお待ちくださいませ。
Shortly after, a man approaches the gate. He's a handsome Japanese man, but what's most surprising is... Shirosaki, son?
大場様ですね。双子の弟が世話になっているようで。
Nice to meet you. He bows, although he looks exactly the same as Yves Stewart, his aura is completely different.
まさか直接お越しになられるとは思ってもおりませんで。
嘘をおっしゃい。こちらに向かっていたことはすでに耳にしていたのでしょう。
Yep, because the security knew who we were right away.
失礼いたしました。ご指摘の通りでございます。
どうして中に入れてくれませんの？私は見舞いに来ましたのよ。
ジリアン様がお嬢様の面会を望んでおられませんゆえ。お嬢様、お聞きください。ジリアン様は重篤な病でいらっしゃいます。
病名は？
さまざまな病状を併発していらっしゃいますが、元凶は脳腫瘍です。
Oh, that's not good.
現在考えうる最高の医療技術と生命系動力者による治癒が続けられていますが、医師の話ではそう長くは持たないだろうとのこと。今朝強い発作を起こされて、幸いにして峠は越えましたが、予断の許されない状況です。
それで連絡してきましたのね。
ジリアン様からは口止めをされておりましたが、緊急事態だと判断しました。
一体いつからお父様はご病気に？
お嬢様が聖デイビッド学院に入学なされた時にはもう。
That long?
どうしなさい。私の動力なら助けになるはず。
That's right. If we use Eve's healing power, then...
そうおっしゃるだろうとジリアン様も予知されていました。ですが お嬢様の動力は不要とのことでございます。本日のところはどうかお帰りくださいますよう。
After bowing politely, Shirosaki-san goes back to their state. We couldn't do anything but stand there after that.
やっぱり私は嫌われているのですわ。
Eve bites her lip.
私が動力者として生まれたから普通ではないから。
Eve, calm down. I hold Eve's trembling shoulders. I may not know anything about your parents, but I do know you, Eve. And they are your parents after all. They couldn't possibly hate you. There has to be a reason. I continue trying to deduce that reason while glaring at the towering estate.